Hey everybody, welcome back or welcome to my channel. So, I know this is not our usual scheduled programming, but I've gotten a lot of comments recently and a lot of questions, so I figured what better way to do it than on my YouTube channel. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I, of course, recently shaved my head, and a lot of you have been asking, why did you do it? Like, are you okay? And a bunch of you just asking a bunch of questions, so I figured I would answer your questions today. I know, like I said, it's not anything to what I normally post, but I figured that I would post it here, considering most people ask it either in the comments of my YouTube or they have DM'd me, so it's not really on any other platform but my YouTube. So, let's get started to your questions. So the first question I am going to answer is, why did you shave your head? So, a little backstory. I have always had really long, hair. I think the longest I've ever had, it was past my bottom, like it was below my waist. And the very first time I cut it, it was like up to here. Then I went to a pixie, and slowly over time, I tried different designs in my hair. I once had an undercut. But the reason why I shaved my head finally and I made the full on big shave is convenience and just to try something new, honestly. I'm gonna answer another question just in this bit right here. I am not sick. I don't have any type of or anything. I appreciate you guys asking me if I'm okay. Like, that does mean a lot to me because considering it is in my family, it's quite likely. But no, it's okay. It's really just for me to try something new, and I love it so far. I think it's amazing, but yeah, that's the first question. Second question I'm going to answer is pros of having a shaved head. And I contemplated on this for a while because I was like, well, do I make a part two? Do I make like a whole separate video? But, that's one of the questions, and with this being an answering your guys' questions video, I decided to just make it in this video as well. So, the pros, I come up with a lot, actually. The very first one, convenience. Like, even with me having a pixie cut, I still had to make sure, it was, not sticking up everywhere, and I had to make sure that it was not, screwed up at all. But doing this eliminates that permanently because you don't have any hairs sticking up everywhere. You don't have any problems getting ready in the morning. I know me personally, if I've got to be somewhere like a doctor's appointment, considering I'm homeschooled or anything, I know that it used to take so long even with a pixie cut because I had to make sure that it was laying down and everything like that. So that just eliminates everything. Another pro is you save money. I used to buy so much hair products. I used to spend so much money on them. You don't have to do anything. You barely use this much shampoo at all, and it's great. It's literally amazing. The third pro is confidence. I remember being so self-conscious of myself because I would hide behind my hair. As you know, I've got a double chin. It's not anything new. And I used to put my hair right here on my shoulders so we would hide it. Doing that eliminates everything. It's just my face, honey. That you can't hide behind anything. You cannot play with it or anything. And that's something that I used to do all the time. I used to hide behind my hair, but for some reason I realized that the confidence is way better and way higher when I get a shaved head. And honestly, it makes I feel like the sexiest I've ever been because of this, and you wouldn't think that a shaved head would change it that much. It really does. So that's another one. Another one that I find to be amazing is you don't have to I'm trying to figure out how to word this. I really am. I've heard a lot of people say it, but you don't have to worry about trying to please everybody with your hair. And that is something that I learned not to do. And it was really, really hard because, like I said, I was always wondering if they were going to judge my hair, or if they were judging how it looked or anything. And I would constantly open Snapchat and like use the camera filter to fix my hair, but there's none of that. So yeah, that is an amazing one. So the next pro is sleeping. No more bedheads, no more like, oh my god, my hair's so ugly. No more of that because, as you can see, you can't have that. So that's, I say, another pro. Also, brushing it. If you are someone like me who has a very sensitive scalp, it can be tedious and very hard to brush your hair. Also, with depression, you can't really brush your hair because you don't feel motivated and you feel like you deserve to be disgusting and all of that. That eliminates it. Like, literally, you don't have to do any of that. You don't have to buy like hair products or like hair accessories or anything. It's amazing. So the next question that I got asked a lot was what are some of the cons of having a shaved head? Because there are pros, but everything comes with its cons. One big thing that I will say that I personally don't experience, but I know a lot of people would. Um, if you are, I mentioned I used to hide behind my hair, but if you are somebody with anxiety or you hide behind your hair because you're insecure or like it hides your insecurities, if you're somebody that does that, shaving your head, you cannot do that. Like, you can't hide behind it. Um, Literally, I am repeating that, but it can be a con for a lot of people. And that's mostly where a lot of people don't shave their heads because they're scared of what, will happen. Definitely another one would, I think, be the attention that you're going to get. People are going to stare at you, people are going to laugh at you, people are going to point fingers, they're going to talk about you behind your back. A lot of people will make it known that they're talking about you because they'll like do this, so like, and like point at you. I've had people come up to me and be like, "Are you a boy or are you a girl?" And I think that actually is a con in itself. People will question your gender, and if you're somebody who doesn't mind it, then I don't think that would be a con. But for me, it's really annoying. Like, it's really annoying, but hey, I deal with it because I like it. But yeah, the gender questioning and the frequent attention. So yeah, if you are very self-conscious already, I don't recommend you're shaving your head just yet because you will get a lot of attention. Another one, if you have somebody who, or if you are somebody who fidgets with their hair and like does this and twirls it or plays with it or strokes it, obviously you can't do that with a shaved head. I know a lot of you are probably thinking these are pretty obvious, but these are one of the main, or these are the main one. Yeah, I can't talk. These are the main ones that a lot of us shaved head girlies tell people because even though they may seem like the most obvious, it is a lot of reason why people don't do it. Again, another con is building up the motivation and confidence to do it because it doesn't look like it, but this takes a lot of motivation and a lot of courage and a lot of self-confidence to do. I know that I was thinking about it for a while and I had to literally build myself up to do it. So yeah. Also, another con, if you are somebody who likes hair accessories like bows or clips or anything, obviously can't do that. It's more like practicality than anything, and it's more of also just like if you love your hair, I don't recommend doing it. But another con, I think, like without the insecurity and the mental state of it, just you get sunburn on your head. You really do, because like your scalp, like you get sunburn. Um, Whenever it's really cold outside, it gets extremely cold, like. But I think another pro actually, if you are hot and you get into water, like that is amazing. Um, Another con that I have noticed, your scalp, like you can feel the greasiness of it, and I know that sounds gross, but I'm just keeping it real. You can feel the greasiness of it, and it's just like, okay, I need to wash my head. Like you can tell when you need to. So yeah, those are like all of the cons that I can think of, so yeah. The next question that I got asked quite recently actually, was will you ever grow your hair back? Probably not. um, I know for me personally, I have really, really bad dandruff, and I actually have a bad skin condition to where my scalp turns red and has red patches all over it. Um, and when I would shower, it was like the next day to where my hair would get really greasy and oily, so probably not. Um, Another one, frequent. Do you regret shaving your head? Short answer, no. I love it. My confidence has boosted since this. I feel more alive. And I actually do feel sexy. Like, I feel pretty, I feel confident. So yeah. Another question that I got asked was, how do I know if I want to shave my head? So if you actually have been thinking about it for a while, I know that I've been wanting my head shaved since I was 12. I'm 17 now, so but if you have like been thinking about it for a while and you've been binge watching hair shaving videos and you just like really really want to, go for it. I say go for it. The only thing is you don't know your head shape until you shave your head. Fully, like if you don't know fully your head shape. So I just say be careful, but like I said, if you think about it for a long time and you think that this is really what you want to do, then do it. I mean, nobody's stopping you. The next question that I got asked was, how do you deal with judgment? Oh, the dreaded judgment question. So, obviously, I have gotten ridiculed for it, I've gotten mocked for it, and I've also got told that, like, no man will ever want you, you won't get a job, and I'm like, it's just hair, it'll grow back. Um, and that is what I stick to. That is literally the comment that I stick to. It's just hair. It will grow back. And if I don't want it to grow back, I'll keep it shaving it off. Like, I don't care. But how do I deal with the judgment? I have been bullied all of my life, and so I've kind of gotten used to people hating the way I look and hating the way I dress and act and all of that. But I just realize that I love myself and I'm confident in myself. That usually helps me. But another way that I actually deal with the judgment is think, okay, the ones who really care about me and really love me, the ones who matter, don't care if I shave my head. They love me either way, whether I have hair or whether I don't. They love me either way, and they love me for me. Not for my hair, for me. And that's something that I've come to realize growing older. Now, that is all the questions I have, and I will leave with this. With all of that being said and done, if you truly believe that this is something that you want to do, but you're scared of ridicule or ridiculing, you're scared of the judgment, you're scared of the backlash, do it. I am in no way, shape, or form like pressuring you to do it, but I will say this. You are beautiful just the way you are, and you do not need like all of these people's approval to matter. You love yourself, you're confident in yourself. That's what matters. Hey, that's why I am who I am today. Because I realized that the ones who love me and the ones who matter, yes, they do help me build up my confidence. But if I love myself, that's what matters regardless of what anybody else thinks. And it does take time. It took me freaking what, like 11 years to realize that? But, it's just it takes time and it takes effort and putting yourself out there. So, yeah. With all of that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope I got through to somebody with that little, inspirational quotes there. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. That's all the questions I have gotten so far. Other than the, do you look like a boy? Why you want to be a boy? Do you want to be a boy? To those I say, no. No, I don't want to be a boy. I love myself. I'm a girl. No, I just wanted to do it. So, yeah. But I love you guys so much, and I do truly love all of my supporters and all of my subscribers and the ones who actually matter. I love you guys so much, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye, my lovelies.